Alright, today we're a little late to the party, but we have a box of Aetherdrift that cost me around 120 US dollars. Aetherdrift has been around for a little while now, so what are your thoughts on the set? Also, today's values are only going to be put on cards that are worth $1 or more on MTG stocks market value listings. Mainly because Aetherdrift doesn't have a ton of high value cards, so we're just gonna go from $1 instead of $2 today. Alright, so personally, I think that Aetherdrift as a set was pretty underwhelming. It felt like they were trying to toe the line between goofy and serious and ended up with an overall really bland and really unimaginative set. I feel like they really should have gone and decided on a direction and then, gone with that direction. Instead, we have a bunch of meme cards like Gas Guzzler and the Spike Shell Harrier card, and a bunch of more serious looking cards like the New Gods on the other hand. In my opinion, this set would have been great as an unset, and because that would have allowed the design team to go all in on the goofiness and the silliness that would have actually made this set more fun. I mean, since Magic has been wanting to put all of their characters into different hats, like, this would have been perfect. Like, make MTG wacky races. Like, that, I feel, would have actually really sold this set and would have made it a lot more fun to play and to collect, to just use. Moving on to the art direction, what did you think about the art direction? Because I have very strong opinions on one of the Borderless styles they use. I absolutely hated the like kind of graffiti tattoo style art that they used for the mounts and a few of the other vehicles in the set. Because my god, they look atrocious. I absolutely hated some of them. But some of the other cards, they looked okay. Like, I didn't mind the art style on some of the vehicle cards because they at least looked okay. They kind of looked repetitive and kind of boring, but at least the style was kind of cool looking and not bad looking. But I also, on the other hand though, I should say, I also really enjoyed the art style they used for the graffiti art style they used for the new Amonkhet Gods and the Gear Hulks. That graffiti style looked really nice, really clean. I don't know why they didn't just use that for all of their Borderless cards. Like, oh, we got a nice one there in Ketramose. Like Neon Dynasty, how all the Borderless cards or all the alternate art cards they had were all in that like manga kind of anime style art. Like, that was nice. Even the uncommons and commons they decided to include in that art style looked nice. I don't know why they didn't just do that with this set, in this set as well, because, oh man, I really hate those cards. There, that one's okay. That's like that more cool style. Let's see if we get one of those hideous, or in my opinion, hideous cards. But anyways, yeah, like, I don't know. What do you think of the well, moving on to Tarkir Dragonstorm soon, which is coming by so fast. So what are your opinions on, oh look, Gas Guzzler, it's Ben Stiller. So what are your opinions on Tarkir Dragonstorm? Like, we're technically already in spoiler season for Dragonstorm. Haven't really heard too much, but yeah, what are your thoughts? I think, in my opinion, I think that like Tarkir Dragonstorm looks like it might be pretty good. Like, there's one Borderless card there that I'm not really fond of. It, at least so far, it looks kind of like an AI generated art, which is not a great look for Magic, in my opinion, but you never know. Maybe it's just like the rendering style they had for that card. That's nice, another Gear Hulk. Yeah, beyond that, I'm really interested in trying to get the I believe the Ugin's Ghost Flame art treatment. Like the blue flame treatment looks really nice in that set. So I'm looking forward to that at least. I'm probably gonna buy at least one box to open on the channel. You know, maybe one for myself, maybe two for the channel, we'll see. And if I can get my hands on some collector booster packs, I'm also going to open those on the channel as well. Moving on, what are your thoughts on Final Fantasy? Like, we've had more spoilers for Final Fantasy now than we've had for Tarkir Dragonstorm. I wasn't keeping up on the release dates for the cards, and I thought Final Fantasy was the next set coming out after Aetherdrift. So, yeah. So what are your opinions on that? Because I'm really hoping the prices come down, because I love Final Fantasy and I would love to get those cards, but at over $200 a booster box, and I mean $100, $150 for a commander deck, that's absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. So maybe for the channel I'll get one box if the prices don't go down. But beyond that, a set that I would have happily spent a lot more money on, maybe like buy 3 or around 3 boxes maybe, I might only get one box because of the price. And again, I love Final Fantasy, but if the value of if the price of the cards is that expensive, it's not worth the gamble to just go and buy that. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Also, if you're okay with proxying, you could get the similar art cards or the same art cards that are going to be used in the the special treatments. I don't remember what they're called, but the for example, that Yuffie that's coming in as Yuriko, you can get the same, almost the exact same card from the Final Fantasy trading card game with the same art, with just a few differences. Obviously, the text is going to be for the Final Fantasy trading card game, but the art itself is almost identical to the one that Magic is using. It's just a little bit smaller, I think, and a little bit off-centered, but it's under $1. It's like 20 cents, I think, right now on TCG Player, versus the pre-order for the Yuffie Yuriko card, which is going for over $100. So yeah, I think this is a good place to consider proxying. If you haven't already started, proxy some of these cards in my opinion. Also, starting in May, I'm planning to start a $50 budget Commander Deck Tech Series covering each of the 32 color combinations in Magic. So we'll be going in order from Mono White to Wooburg in that order. So we'll be Mono White, Mono Blue, Mono Red, Mono Black, and Mono Green, and continuing on to Wooburg and finishing with, oh, hang on, it's that awful art for that Bulwark Ox. God, it's ugly. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna be going from Mono White through Wooburg and finishing with Colorless. I've already put the deck list together, but if you have any cards that you're interested in, any what's it called? You know, that commanders that you're interested in. I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And what was that? Oh, look at that! Borderless and the regular in the same, right next to each other. Good job, Wizards quality control. Oh, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've already put together the deck lists for this series. I just need to put together scripts and make the videos. But you know, if there's any commanders, if there's any cards you're interested in seeing put into like a series, into a video, please comment below and let me know. I'm always interested to see, you know, some cards that I'm not familiar with, because I am still pretty new to the game. But yeah, yeah, I'd love to try and make some videos with that, with cards that you recommend. Also, going forward, I would eventually like to do giveaways on this channel, but right now, I mean, with how small we are, it's not really feasible. And I'm based in Japan, and unfortunately in Japan, it's not easy for me to get a hold of a PO box, and I really don't want to use my personal address to give stuff away, because yeah. But eventually I would like to give things away. Maybe when we get to like 50 subscribers, I can find a way to, you know, ship something off. And I mean, once we get, eventually, if that's a big if we eventually get monetized on YouTube, I'd be more than happy to start doing giveaways. Like, for example, I have a bunch of like chibi stickers from buying packs here in Japan that are of like different things. Like, I think I have a bunch of different dragons and like a cute like chibi art style. If you go back and watch some of the older episodes of the Foundation Booster Pack opening series, you might see a Wandering Emperor Christmas playmat. I have a plastic version of that I would be happy to give away. I think it's been selling on eBay for like $50. I'd be happy to give that away eventually as well. Just, I would need to get a remote office here in Japan to have a separate address to ship things more securely. But yeah, eventually I would love to be doing that kind of thing. So, you know, if you don't hate this content, if you don't hate my voice and all those things, you know, like and subscribe. Also, please comment below if you're still watching. Please comment below and like let me know if you have any ideas on what you want to see on this channel, what you want me to improve on this channel, what you want me to change on this channel. Whatever I can do, I will be happy to try and, you know, improve. I'm still new to Magic and I'm still new to YouTube, so there's a lot I don't know and there's a lot I'm not good at. So, and I just want to get better and better at this eventually. So if for some reason you're still watching, thanks for watching and have a great day.